Smith can't lose. Happy New Year to you and yours. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, we are. Exactly. So, anyway, like I was saying, Happy New Year, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. This is another year, and looks like it's the last year. Everybody was so happy to get rid of 2020 and oh, goodbye, and the new year, start fresh and all that. And these simple ass, racist, little dick motherfuckers want to try to take over the country looking like a third world nation. God damn. Yep, a lot has happened since our last edition. We got ourselves a new president in 2 days. Getting rid of this other old one. And I say good riddance. And, all the things that he did to try to overturn things and try to not have things the right way. He's the epitome of a sore loser. And, everybody that defends him should be ashamed of themselves. They showed their true asses, especially the ones that stormed the Capitol on the 6th of this month. It was always there. America's always known that these people were there. It's just that Trump brought it out there. As simple as this. Racism has, will, and always will be here, regardless of who the president is. But it's to incite shit and to stir people up is a whole different story. And people can defend all they want to. People can always talk about what they want to. And that's your God-given right, even though it's wrong. And you want to go ahead and you want to spew out conspiracy theories and QAnon and all this other fucking horse shit that I keep seeing on the internet. And now you got these people in Congress. Jesus fucking Christ. And it seems to me that these people just obviously, no matter what you say, no matter what evidence you bring to them, whatever facts you bring to them, some independent, news stories and whatever have you, not from one side or the other, just right in the middle, just straight, clear cut. They don't want to hear it because, they don't want to believe people who have actual degrees and doctorates and done research and have years of experience in the field of science that tell you that it's simple, that you just have to just wear a mask and just stay away from people and just to keep away from people, just try and just do the best you can to save your lives. But no, it's meant to be, people made this mask thing a political thing. And it's all a simple matter is that I don't want you telling me what to do. You can't tell me what to do because I'm a certain type of person. That's all it comes down to. And I don't give a damn if you like it or not, but that's the God honest truth. And I'm sick of hearing it. I've had enough of both sides, honestly, but realistically, it's the outgoing president and the Republican Party that has enabled these douchebag, ignorant, underneath, pond scum, silly, dumb fuck gun nuts, because they lost and they can't get what they wanted. Now all of a sudden they want to tear shit up. But if it comes to the simple fact of the matter is, if those were black and brown people that stormed the Capitol, we'd be dead in the streets. We would not even hit the stairs. And if you don't like what I have to say, quite honestly, I really don't give a shit. This is Aaron Smith Can't Lose. I don't give a fuck. You can email me, you can tweet me, you can talk about whatever you want to me. I'll gladly give you my information and we can have a nice conversation about it. But if you want to care and you don't care about it, and if you say you want to consider a bitch and defend this shit, well, to hell you go to, and may you go suck a bag of baby dicks. We'll be right back. And we're back. So I was talking about that stupid attempted coup of the Capitol a couple weeks back, where these Trump dick lickers, they go ahead and they storm the Capitol, they killed the cop, and they're supposed to be loving cops and everything, and all this other stuff. And now all of a sudden, since all a bunch of them been rounded up by the FBI and all the cop authorities, they want to say, "Oh, Trump sent us." Oh, is that, we are supposed to be supposedly the greatest country in the world, and we are supposed to set the standard for everybody else. And you know what? The world is laughing at us because we let this fucking idiot into the highest office of the land and use his poisonous rhetoric to get these people who already know what they're about. They're anti-African American, anti-Muslim, anti-black and brown people, and they'll talk about they're pro-government, pro-police, but they're the same ones that are tearing up shit and bothering people and messing up everything, that they supposedly think that we're the bad guys, we're the ones that we do the same things that they're doing. I mean, what kind of mental issue do these people have? And the problem, the sad part is that more likely most of them will get away with it. Just like this idiot Jake and Jelly, the buffalo horn hats motherfucker. Yeah, him. He's now in jail because he was one of the people that stormed the Capitol, and now he's talking about he's on a hunger strike. Good. I hope he starves to death. He deserves it. Or last thing I heard about is that he won an injunction because he didn't want to eat prison food. So now they're gonna feed him organic. Well, I hope somebody spits and blows a load in his shit, because he shouldn't have been there in the first place. But it's okay for him to do that because the simple fact of the matter is, because Trump told me it's okay. It's like the rest of them. It's okay. And it just galls me that people like that, and that just get away with shit. And like I said earlier in the intro, it's ridiculous, because you want to tear gas and you want to beat up and you want to jail innocent and peaceful protesters, but these motherfuckers were out there to kill politicians and stuff, and boys will be boys, just like they said on Fox News, the enabling network for Republicans, basically scaring old white people that thinking black and brown people, are the real cause of the problems in this country. Yeah, right. So anyway, I just not being, I do believe in religion, and I say that back. I'm not really a religious person, but I do believe in God, and I do believe that this has to be the end of the fucking world. It has to be, because I don't think this is not going to end. This is only the beginning. And regardless of these calls for unity and everybody should kumbaya and hold hands, that's not realistic. And on both sides, they should be ashamed of themselves, because realistically, these people did this for a reason. They do not care. They believe that they're right, and that's their deal. They're going to do it again. They're going to try it again. And I know the inauguration is going to be tighter than a nun's asshole on Sunday morning, but I just don't know. And it's going to be some shit. And it's going to be like this for all the rest of the year, and maybe on of it. But we'll see.
Hey guys, if you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. It's creation tools that allow you to record, edit your podcast right from your phone and computer. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to do to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started.
Now, I had many things to talk about, in planning this show, and, shit has changed, in my personal life and, the world abroad. So, we're just gonna just do what we do usually and just wing it and whatever the fuck, and, it's that. But, it seems to me that regardless of how you plan and try to do things, shit is gonna come up, stuff is gonna happen, so you have to be better prepared for stuff like that. And I just think that everyone should just do that, because this will be a very unpredictable year. We're still in the midst of a pandemic. Over 100,000 people have passed away. We are in the transition of a new president. We still have unrest civilly, and there is still a lot of crap going on. So I say it like this: hold to yours that you love dearly, and make sure that you and they are alright, and that you do the best that you can to protect yourself and others that love you. And that's because, like I said, this is just, I believe, because it seems to me that regardless of what happens, regardless of what is going to continue, because as we do know, this douchebag president going out, Trump, has been impeached for the second time. Only president to be ever impeached twice in the history of this country. I think he will be going down the history books as arguably the worst United States president of all time. And yeah, his supporters will say something else, and that's their right, even though they're wrong. And they don't have common sense, and they probably don't read, and they can't comprehend English very well or common sense very well, because I do remember that Trumpty Dumpty, he did say that he loved his uneducated supporters, and it shows. But anyway, so who knows what's gonna happen? And like I said, you just gotta just ready up, and you just gonna have to just whatever you have to take care of, whatever grievances or whatever things that you have to say to somebody that you didn't want to say to somebody because you didn't know how they were going to react or how things were going to go. I mean, who knows? This may just be it, as I explained to you, in the previous segment. Who knows what's going to happen? And, I think I'm just going to just start off myself by saying, I just say fuck you to a lot of people that I thought were okay, and I thought that we could have some common ground, and we could have some, we don't have to always agree, nor do we always have to get along, but we always respect each other. And there was a lot of people that I found out last year weren't the case, and some of them had to be in my own family. And as shocking and as heartbreaking as it was, I had to know. I just, like I said, it's better to tell me the truth to my face than to tell me a lie to my back. And I know, yeah, like everybody else, it's kind of hurtful and it's kind of messed up, and those people know who they are. There's no need to shout them out. There's no need to, they know who, they know who they are, and they know what they did. And, they can deny it, and they can say whatever the hell they want to say about it, and that's perfectly fine. But at the bottom line is that, in your heart of hearts, deep down in your soul that, you're wrong. And I don't have to judge you. Your maker's going to judge you whether you believe him or not. And, yeah, go fuck yourself. You know who you are, and you know what you did. Another thing that really gets to me is that, this social media thing, this media in general, especially the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever have you, and, these people just get away with everything, like everything. And it took for people to storm the Capitol to just, all of a sudden, it's bad now. Oh, we don't want to support you. Oh, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, what if somebody just died? Or, I mean, we had the cop that got killed defending these people, the House and the Senate in the Capitol, and he was killed. What if there were more people killed? And then the people wanted, sympathy for the people that died, and this is always me, and she was a hero. I said, no, she was a criminal. All those people that did that and went over there and started that shit were criminals. She would not be dead if she didn't go there in the first place. So no, I don't have any sympathy for her. Just like most of these people said they had no sympathy for Breonna Taylor, who was sleeping in her bed and she was killed for no reason. So yeah, I'm done. Like, the idea that it's okay for one set of people but not okay for another is blatant in this country. And they could make all these exaggerations, they can make all these hypocrisies, all these ideas, these conspiracy theories. Some stupid idiot in his mother's basement makes a YouTube video, and he knows better than Dr. Fauci or anybody else that has any honesty degrees or anything like that, what have you, any actual knowledge of a field, because, oh my god, so and so from West Fuckwad, Missouri, he says it's not true, so I gotta believe him. No. And then we also have people here, in my community, the African American community, that believe that, stuff like that too. Like, for example, COVID isn't real, it's a hoax, 5G and all this other bullshit when it all started. I'm like, you can't fake people dead, man. Like, I don't want to care. This disease does not care if you're black, white, young, old. Like, no. It doesn't give a fuck. And it's killing everybody. And people are still out there complaining about masks. I hate masks too. Hell, I hate wearing them. But I'm going to until this shit is over. And even if it is over, and even when I do get the vaccine, I'm still going to wear that shit because I need to protect people around me. And if you have a problem with that, no problem. Then you need to stay away from me too. And that goes for friends, family, and retards, detards that are outside. Because I really try to keep my distance and contact from people that I don't need to deal with on a regular basis. Even when I go to the grocery store, or, clothes shopping or whatever the fuck, or traveling, which is very low and few. I try to do my best not to do that because there are a lot of people, because I'm from New York, I'm in the city, And being on the train and the bus, not in the street, you have these people that just refuse to just do their part, and that's their right, and that's fine. But it's also dangerous, and it's also sickening, and all this other stuff. So realistically, like, stay the fuck away from me. I mean, hey, even when I go see the weed guy, he's got his mask and his gloves on. So, come on, the fuck. Like, if they can do it, so can you. If I can do it, so can you. If you don't want to do it, like I said, please stay away from me and kick rocks. And I wish you well, but I'm good. And I just hope that this can all be over with. I don't know how, I mean, it's never going to be really over with, because realistically, it's going to be different. Everybody's like, they want things to go back to normal. Oh my God, I just want to go back to watch the movie or go catch a ball game. Like, listen, life is changed forever. It's never going to be the same. This is it. All because outgoing president decided it wasn't that serious. All these people dying, it ain't that serious. Oh, he did this, or he did that. Oh, it's Republicans' fault. Oh, it's Democrats' fault. Oh, this and that. A blame game. Kill people. And, yeah. So we're going to be fucked for a long time. I just say, do what we got to do and ride this thing out. Ready to wrap it up. So if you have any questions, comments, complaints, harassments, whatever you want to do, you can follow me on Twitter at The Aaron Smith, at Instagram at The Aaron Smith, or on Facebook at Aaron L. Smith. You can email me at theaaronsmith@gmail.com. I like to thank everybody, for tuning in and supporting and everything all over the years. This is going on the 4th or 5th season, I've lost count, of Aaron Smith Can't Lose, and this is the 2nd year that we're doing just actual audio. Hopefully I get into a studio again. I've gone back and forth on it. I don't know, I'm not really sure if I really want to do it or not, but a lot of things going on, and if I can clear those things up and I can get that, then cool. If not, then what the fuck. I enjoy just, talking and saying how I feel and not worrying about what anybody has to say about it. And, that goes on both sides of the spectrum. And quite honestly, I really don't care. And, that's about it. So, shout out to, all my comedy friends, Jeffrey Frazier, Chris Vack, Eddie Massinelli, Lisa Harmon, Oni Francis, all the good people from New York City. The rest of you aren't shit, and you aren't shit. You know who you are. Ron Barbara, my man, God bless you. Adam P. Murphy, you know who you are. As all of you guys, I appreciate you. You stuck by me, even when I wouldn't stick by myself, so I appreciate it. And as for the rest of you hacks, you know how I feel, and you really don't care how I have to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So, as far as I'm concerned, I tried my best to do the right thing by lots of you, and you fucked me. And even when I apologized to most of you folks, all you did was basically turn around and try to make it into your own crusade. Yes, I'm still on this shit. Yes, I'm still talking about it because you motherfuckers were wrong and you didn't want to admit that you were wrong. So as far as I'm concerned, you are just nothing but turds into the toilet bowl that needs to be flushed. And many of your parents shouldn't have birthed you. Most of you probably should have been swallowed or probably spit on the floor. So, with that said, I like to say once again, thank you and fuck you and good night. And I'll see you next time, right here on another edition of Aaron Smith Can't Lose.